Welcome back to episode 7 of Her Huddle. I'm joined finally by Jess and Dev, who have had the last week off and they are now back. This episode is being pre-recorded. Unfortunately, we are all working and we cannot be together at the right times for a for a live. So yeah, how's everyone doing? How are we all feeling? Yeah.
I'll go first. I'm good. I've had an uneventful week, and I think Dev's had the most stories to tell.
It's been beyond incredible. I'm still like coming down from the adrenaline of it all, just from like how much I had to like grind and hustle to even get to that point, and then to be there and experiencing it all, and then to be back home within like 4 days. I was just like shell shocked, but it's been incredible, and there's lots of good news to share. But TDUK will hear it first, and so anyone wants to find out any announcements or where I might be playing in 2027, it will be here first. So yeah, it was a great time, and shout out to our sponsors. Appreciate y'all. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been working, played with cats on Sunday.
Yeah.
For the birthday was great, great fun. Popped my hip flexor was great. But we're
Yeah.
surviving. We be chilling because got finals in 2 days' time, I think.
Which is
A day's
crazy.
time when this goes out, it will be tomorrow. But yeah. I mean, Jess,
Happy
you're on an eventful
birthday
week.
again.
Take it, just working at work.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
working, grinding,
doing what we can.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna start the pod with a little bit of a situation that has happened over the past couple of days with a certain European team in Europe. So, I couldn't remember if they were AFEL or EL or whatever.
The AFLE.
That one. Too
Very
many
irrelevant.
letters. Yeah. So if people aren't aware, Paris Lights, who are a team that play out in Europe, are a men's only team. They decided to promote their game this coming weekend by joking that they were going to be creating a women's team. Basically, the premise of the post was, we're creating a women's team. Psych, we're actually not. But since we have your attention now, you should come and watch our game. And this has obviously not gone over well with a lot of the Britball community in the UK and external. I've seen players that are, from Finland, Sweden, even players from America. I'm pretty sure, and Dev, you might have seen this as well, the WNFC itself actually commented on their posts.
Yeah.
So it's not just the uproar from Europe, from UK. It is from all over the world.
Yeah. It's crazy how disappointing it was, because you see the post and initially you get excited. You're like, oh my gosh, this is great for women in the football community and, growing the sport. And then to swipe right and you're just like, really, like, you're using women as a punchline to your joke. But not only are you doing that, you're also using us to promote yourselves, which just goes to show, like, women is who, like, we're what's popping right now, and they suck and they don't deserve any more of our attention or publicity. And Warriors beat them last time, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is insane that, they have been beaten by a program that has a women's program that, eventually we will be talking about them. They are heading to the women's Britball final this year. Like, they are one of the top teams, if not the top team in the UK. So it's a bit sad because, I'm assuming they would take it down the same route and it would be a semi-pro team out in Europe, which would be great. Because at the moment, most of the teams, if you want to go play pro, you're either out in the States or you're in Germany.
Yeah.
So it would have been great to have something that's just a tiny little bit closer to the UK. But again, people like to joke. I think what the most shocking thing for me was some of the comments that the team had said, that they were like, well, this was actually like signed off by our team of like women and media, like our media people who are all ladies. Like that's
It was just,
not
it was like
great.
make it make sense. And then to double down, they didn't delete it because I saw it very early on because I'm a little bit like my timing and jet lag and all the rest of it. So I saw it very, very early and was like, you've got time to delete this before it blows up in your face because this is ridiculous. And they doubled down, posted a non apology, basically gaslighting everyone and being toxic. And then finally, after like a day, deleted it. But it was just like, it's too late now, you know, the damage is done and no one's coming to watch your games. Like, no. Bye. Bye.
Yeah. I think one of the positives I've seen from this has been the Bristol Aztecs. So if people aren't aware, Bristol basically put out a team statement from the club stating that I believe it's any of the tickets purchased for the raffle that they're doing this weekend for their game against Phoenix. No, next weekend. Whenever their semi-final playoff game with Phoenix is, they will be donating the proceedings from the raffle to the GB Women's Programme, and I believe as well as some of the money made from the tickets of the match as well, if I remember the post correctly. So, this is a team that are pushing the boundaries of Europe and being a team that can compete in Europe, and they are even saying, like, we can do, like, watch us do better, like, we care
Yeah.
about our women's game in the UK, and especially as a program that has a couple of coaches that are affiliated with the GB Women's Program, have been affiliated with the GB program, and they have had players themselves who have been a part of the women's GB program as well. So it's a great move from Bristol, and it's one that I do wish maybe more teams in the mixed adult could do. And don't get me wrong, like when I played them a couple of weeks ago, incredibly respectful boys. They were absolutely respectful to me walking down that sideline. Kept calling me coach. Not complaining. But yeah. Jess, have you got anything to kind of say on this, or you kind of the
Yeah, well, I agree with both of you. But I also think if that's the sort of audience that you want to bring to your games, you want to, make the jokes about women, then what sort of audience do you want? What sort of fans do you want coming to your games? Because as a woman, I wouldn't want to be sort of part of that atmosphere that thinks that's funny, that's a good laugh when it is just misogynistic and sexist. And I don't understand it. I'm glad they've been called out by a lot of like players, coaches, and teams. I just think it's a bit grim. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
I absolutely love how everyone's come together, and it doesn't matter that like you said, we've got Bristol Aztecs who've done it, and we've had some of the sevens and the nines teams who've commented about it, like the players for them. Everyone's come together, even though at this point in the season it's the most competitive point and everyone's like out to get each other. Everyone has still come together to go, no, this isn't right. And, a bit like, screw you guys. We don't need you. We don't need that energy.
Yeah. We don't. And I've seen today as well, like the Warriors London, who have made this transition into like Europe Pro, who actually beat Paris Lights once again. I will say that. They posted as well today about their women's team and how successful they are and the fact that they're going to be in the finals coming up. And yeah, like a lot of these guys on these pro teams are the coaches for the women as well. So to all the pro teams out there and everyone, seriously, like we need to create more spaces for women, have more women in sport, make the spaces safe and respectful. It's really that simple, and it's 2026. Like, get it together, please. Yeah, we're not the punchline to your joke, and we are actually some of the most successful teams in the countries, in everyone's respective countries. So, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, as well as like we are starting to see the trend where we are getting women players in the mixed adult game. I think there's 4 of us alone at Royals that all play for a form of a mixed adult. You got 2 of them play in Div 2, Div 1 even. One of them plays in Div 2. You've got myself that plays up in the Prem. Like, you have players, and as I've said, like, Aztecs have had female players before. Wembley Stallions have had a female player. Like, it's becoming more and more common for you to see another woman on that other opposing sideline in a mixed adult game. And it's, the thing is, sometimes the women are 10 times better than the men.
Because
It
we're
just
coachable.
happens. Yeah. So, anyway, Paraslights, massive L.
Ooh, red flag.
Red flag. Massive.
Red flag.
Bigger than Mateo's red flag.
Listen, the biggest red flag of red flags. Okay, very embarrassing. Get it together.
Yeah. So moving on to our very exciting weekend. So we have one nines playoff match, one semi-final match, and we have the semis/finals of the sevens concluding this Saturday as well. So first, we're going to talk about this match. It's very unfortunate that this match will no longer go ahead. If people haven't been aware, Teesside have unfortunately put out an announcement that they will not be able to fulfill this match due to injuries, holidays, work commitments with family. And, our heart goes out to Teesside. I really hope that they could push to potentially make this, final spot. But, we're at that point in the season where everyone's slowly starting to get injured. We're having people are on holiday. Work's getting in the way of football, and it's sad to see. But congratulations to the Warriors for making it to the final. Again, this is a match I definitely would have wanted to see, but I mean, poor Teesside would have to make that trek all the way down to London, and that's just not a great trip. I know Warriors have already done the trip up to Teesside, and I know it didn't go very well from, I think, stuff that you'd been passed on. So yeah. Have you guys got any thoughts on this?
I'm just gutted. I thought it would have been. I know when we did our predictions, because we did our predictions before the news came out, and we all said that the Warriors would win. So I think we all expected a Warriors win, but I was so excited to see what Teesside could do and how they could push, and to see if they had that fight in them to get to that final. So I'm just gutted for them. It's such a shame, really, that they're not going to be there and they're not going to have that chance. But I look forward to seeing what they do next year and sort of how they can use it and use that sort of push to, do better next season and improve constantly.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It was just really disappointing to see. Obviously, congratulations to the Warriors with them getting to the final, but I know, knowing a lot of those girls, this isn't the way that we like to do things, in terms of like having walkovers and stuff like that. And I thought my thoughts are that this game was going to be really competitive, a great watch, and I was quite excited to see what Teesside kind of brought to the table. With the last few results that they've been having, it's been quite exciting to see. But hopefully, they can rebuild, and next season we can have a lot more of the competition back in play, because we've been seeing like a lot of like disparities between the teams lately. And I think it's really, really important for all the associations, everyone involved, to like really put some time into the women's game and actually help with the recruitment, with the funding, with all of that. It's really important, because slowly but surely we're just going to keep losing our teams and losing our players to retirement and things like that if there's no recruitment. So
yeah 100%.
Hopefully next season we see a lot more improvement and development and more competition. But congrats to the Warriors, and sorry Teesside. Hopefully next year is a bit better.
Yeah. So moving on to the next nines fixture. So this one, as far as we're aware, will be going ahead. Obviously, we've got the Birmingham Lions home to the Solent Thrashers. The Birmingham Lions being the undefeated team in the nines bracket, and the Solent Warriors. Oh my god!
That's gonna cause a lot of problems.
Sorry, guys. I've been working all day. My brain's kaput. The Solent Thrashers, who are unfortunately, I believe, 1 in 4. I think it's 1 in 4 because one match got voided due to logistical reasons. Yeah. So again, this match is a good matchup. It's a very strong kind of will they, won't they? This is a repeat of last year's final. Last year we seen the Solent Thrashers beat the Warriors in the semi-finals to take on the Birmingham Lions in the finals. So this is definitely going to be an interesting watch. Now with Birmingham as well coming off just a very small win against Teesside the other week there. I believe it was 7 to the Lions, 6 to Teesside. I
Yeah.
don't know what state the club's in, if maybe people were on holiday for the Teesside match, or if people had injuries. I don't know if they've maybe got the full squad back. Like, I don't fully know. But I think we have kind of all said this is a Birmingham Lions win. They're looking very strong this season, and I can't unfortunately see anything different. Like, I do love Solent. Solent are probably one of my favourite teams in the Nines category. But I think with the loss of having QB1 not being there, normal running back one, taking a step out this season to have a child, it's just, I don't think it's a good recipe for Solent, and I do think, unfortunately, that they have had this season just a bit of a knock, but I do think they're going to come back next year. What's everyone thinking on this match? Are we kind of relatively the same, or?
Yeah, I think every time I speak about the Nines, I always speak about Solent. Like, I love them. I don't know why. I've no affiliation to anyone who plays there. I love them. I think it's because I really love their badge and their crest, and so I love Solent, and I'm wanting them to win just to shake it up a little bit, rather than, because I think we've all sort of expected for majority of the season it to be a Lions Warriors final. So I'm looking forward to it. I have gone for a Birmingham win though, but I would absolutely love to be proven wrong, and I would love to see Solent make it to the final.
Yeah, this game, like, obviously the Lions are such a tight and well coached and well, like, just altogether all round team. They've got the defense, they've got the offense, and it's you can see it in their stats right now. Going undefeated throughout the season. But Thrashers, they're hustlers, man. They are hustlers, and I think that with the grit that is within that team, with the girls in that team, the women in that team, I should say, they can put up a fight. They can put up a fight, and to see a Thrashers Warriors final would be incredible. That would be insane. That would be insane. But yeah, all the best to both the teams, and it's going to be an exciting one. I'm happy we're getting at least one of the playoffs off for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, right. So, sorry, my housemaid messaged me. So that would be our Nines. Obviously, really sad that we've only got this one match, but I think the finals are. Oh, are they the week? I think they're the week before the Union Jack Classic, I want to say, or the week after.
It's before.
The week before,
So,
yeah.
yeah. I think it's the 9th or something like that, or the 7th.
Yeah, so the Brit Bowl final, you got obviously the women in the under-19s playing on the Saturday, and the men's playing on the Sunday. This I do know because it took us a while to try and figure it out when I was in Turkey. But this I do know. So moving on to our sevens, semis, and finals, because unfortunately both get played on the same day due to tournament format. So the first one we'll talk about is the number 1 seed in the south, which is the Hertfordshire Cheetahs, going against the number 2 in the north, which is the Peterborough Royals. Now, this matchup we have not had all season. The last time the Royals and Cheetahs played each other was in the fourth playoff match. Third place / fourth place playoff match right at the end of last season, where the Cheetahs just won 7-6, I believe. I think there was only 1 point ever in it. I should know I played in it. I think one of the touchdowns was me. It would have been me. Yeah. This is definitely a match that I'm excited to play in. I think I was saying last week, the Hertfordshire Cheetahs they're a very well-oiled unit, but they're also a very well-disciplined team. I will hand on heart say that some of the technique in terms of tackling and ways that we have been tackled these past 3 previous tournaments with Cheshire and Newcastle haven't been great, haven't been what you would deem a safe tackle in American football. And that is coming from all kind of perspectives. Even like some of the coaches have been saying, these haven't been safe. Whereas I know, like, if I play Cheetahs, I know I'm not getting my face cage pulled to the floor. I know I'm getting, Holly Whiting coming flying into my side and making that tackle. I know
That's
I'm
my
getting tackled
safety
proper.
right there. That is my safety.
And this is why I'm excited to play them. I'm just excited to play a team that knows football and their football technique is off a standard off a football team and is not, we're going to mess you about because we want to. And I think that's what excites me the most. Also, I'm excited to see the players that they've got. If they've retained players, got new players. I mean, literally, we haven't seen each other all season, haven't played each other. We were at the
That is
interdivisionals together,
crazy.
and we were the only two. Like, I think each team in sevens haven't played one team, if I remember correctly. And us, unfortunately, it is Cheetahs. So preparation for this game hasn't been great because we haven't seen them, so we don't know what they've been like all season, and vice versa. They're probably going to be having the same issues, scratching their head. We've had a change of personnel. They've probably had a change of personnel. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, in my opinion, it will probably be quite a close game. Especially going off Cheetah's last game of the reg season where they did unfortunately lose to the Cardiff Valkyries. What's your guys kind of thinking on this match? I know Dev's a massive Cheetahs fan.
Yeah, this one isn't the matchup I wanted to see because I've been rooting for both of you guys the entire season. And so for you to meet in the semis, I'm just like, I'm very sorry, but the loyalties lie where they lie. I'm very, very, very sorry. But yeah, Cheaters, that's my team, man. They're locked in. They're ready. They've got people, like you said, they know football, girls who are very experienced. And they've got coaches who are not just, you're not just going on the field doing anything, Everyone's learning the fundamentals. Everyone's playing the game correctly. And so you guys are going to this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be very close. But I'm hoping, I'm sorry, Liv, I am hoping that the Cheetahs do take it. But yeah, we'll see.
It's fine. You're not as big of a red flag as what Mateo is.
No. Mateo's he just does stuff for do his sake. Like, no, please. Cheaters, they took me in. Okay. I was just a babe. Fresh in the sport. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in the middle of something here. I've got one strong Royals fan, one strong Cheetahs fan. I'm just like, okay. This is one of them games where it's like, you look at it, like compared to what we've had all season, this is one of the games where you just want to be able to watch it. And I know we can't watch it, it's not being streamed or anything like that, but what a brilliant game of football it will be. And, I don't think either team is going to, no offense, I don't think either team's going to score a lot of points. I think it's going to be, it could even be a 2-point game, sorry. Like, literally
it's going to be a fight.
Like, and I'll put it out here, I think whoever wins this game wins the tournament.
Agreed. 100%.
But I am rooting for the Royals. Sorry, Dev. Too much.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that it's not been live streamed. Unfortunately, it is on the same date as the Div 2 under-19s, which is why BAFA have said no one's allowed to live stream. I know I had the Rosendale Raptors Instagram account reach out to me a couple of days ago asking if it would be live streamed. Unfortunately, our semis and finals will not because we have minors about due to the under-19s being played. I did say, I was like, hopefully BAFA will share the content. However, now that I know that, Flag World Championships are literally happening right now, I do think all eyes will unfortunately be on the flag. It does happen with sevens, unfortunately. We do take the kind of back seat. But again, nothing against the flag girls. I mean, after day one, we are currently 2-0. We are at the top of our table.
Listen, shout
Don't know
out
about
to
the men,
them
but
girls. Shout out to them though. Shout out to them because like big up you for making it and stuff like that. But the women, hello, they are eating.
yeah,
They're going crazy. Jock, hey, 88, superstar. That's what I call it. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Them
yeah.
girls, I think they're medaling. I think they're definitely gonna get medal.
I think they are 100% qualifying for Worlds. Not Worlds, sorry, the Olympics.
Yeah, yeah.
With
Like
the USA already
without a doubt.
guaranteed, I think, I do think it's going to be between at least one of the Asian countries, so either like China or Japan, and
Hmm.
the UK is definitely qualifying.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. They're talented. They are talented.
I've
But
seen
yeah,
some of
it
the
is
like the media from them of some of like their muscles. I'm sat there, I'm like, damn.
like they are toned. But that's the thing
Yeah.
though. Let's just put it out there. When you have support, when you have funding, when you have coaching, look what happens.
Full
You
day camp, like full
succeed.
2 week, like a weekend camp instead of a 1 day camp. I'm pretty sure.
Like you
Yep.
succeed when you're not worried about what kit you're gonna wear, whether you have everything you need, whether how you're gonna get there. Do you know what I mean? When you have all these things in place, you can just focus on being great. And the proof is in the pudding, and tackle. We would like some of the sponsorship money, please. Thank you.
Yeah. So moving on to the other match that will be getting played on Saturday as well. So we have the number 1 seed in the north versus the number 2 seed in the south. So we have the Cheshire Bears versus the Kent Exiles. As I say, guys, it has been a heat wave at work. It's been the same temperature in the
Oh
pool
my
hall
god!
as it has been
I'm
outside.
telling you, bro.
It's
The
been
hospital.
disgusting.
I work in a hospital that has no AC. What the hell?
Yikes. But yeah, this
NHS, get it together. I'm calling out everybody this stream.
this match. Now these guys have actually played each other this season. Cheshire won against the Exiles 7-6 in the interdivisional match right at the start of the season, which is very interesting considering Cheshire were not in the finals last year and Kent were the overall champions. So a very, very first game was definitely a shocking result. This game, again with both games in the 7 semis, they are both two very strong games and two very strong teams going head to head. I feel like this match could be anyone's win. Now I think I have gone with the Bears, mainly because I kind of want to play them in the finals again. I want to score. I want to score another 40-yard touchdown on them again.
Yay!
Two is not enough. Two is not enough.
Shout it out.
Listen, that's a lot
But
of tea.
but yeah, I do. Kent are a very strong team. I just think, based on the past couple of results that they've had against the Cheetahs, I do think they are potentially going to struggle against Cheshire. And having played Cheshire a lot this year, they are very good at kind of stopping the run. Pass could be up for options. I know Kent have a lot of QB RPOs and everything, so their passing game could get off quite well. But Cheshire are very good at stopping the run. They are a very strong run defense. They are not scared to send 4 on the D line, which is terrifying when you only have 3 O line. So I do think it's going to be a very, very close game. But I just see Cheshire, making that push and being in the final.
Yeah.
What's everyone else kind of thinking and all? Yeah.
I feel like Cheshire are just so well oiled, and you sort of know that you're gonna get a strong team coming at you, and they're not gonna back down for anyone, no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what game it is. And I just think maybe they might have that mentality edge because in the last tournament that you guys played in, it was such like a tight game between the Bears and the Royals, and I think that they will use that sort of mentality to sort of push on and be like, okay, we need to win, but we go from the get-go. As soon as that ball's in play, we go, and we go strong. And I think that could be the sort of mentality that pushes them to a win here.
Yeah.
The Bears, they've been unstoppable, low key, high key this season, and I see them. It's going to be a tough game because Exiles they've been great as well, and the proof is in last season being champions and stuff like that. But the Bears this season have been they've been rough and tough, but I feel like both these matches are going to be the matches to watch this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
I think the semis are a little bit more exciting than the finals, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. To me, it's kind of annoying, we are playing both on the same day, but again, we are following the tournament format. So I think this is definitely being confirmed by BAFA now, which is great. The first match of the day will be the Div 2 Under-19 semi-final. Don't know who's playing in them. I think Kent Legion or something daft like that, or East Legion, I don't know. They'll be playing the first match, so both matches will happen at the same time. So I think there are 4 formats, so there is 4 teams all playing against each other. So those 2 will happen at the same end. For the Cheetahs versus Royals match, everyone bar me and Jess have said Cheetahs. We have said Royals.
Don't worry, Liv, I've got you. I've got you back.
It's fine. I don't expect any less from Mateo, let's be honest.
Oh, red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah.
That's why he's red.
So yeah, again, I think definitely the ones to watch out. Looking at all those matches, in my head, the ones to kind of watch are the two sevens matches. I think they're going to be 2 very close contested games and are just probably going to be some of the best football that people aren't going to see because of logistics.
No stream. Bare minimum. 2026. Anyways, I'm going to get cancelled.
So moving on to, this is, we've been talking about the playoff structure, so this is how it is going to be working for the Nines. Obviously, you see that Warriors are now in that semi-final spot due to Teesside deciding to forfeit the match. Again, we shall find out on Saturday, probably around about 6 o'clock at night. I don't actually know when the Birmingham kickoff is. I want to say it'll probably be about 2 p.m, 1 p.m, 2 p.m.
I believe it's a 1:30. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So again, we should hopefully find out on Saturday how this final is going to shape up. Are we going to see Solent versus the Warriors, or are we going to see the Lions versus the Warriors? Again, it's going to be a very interesting match, and can't wait to kind of see how this final is going to look with less than a couple of weeks until the Brit Bowl final. And then finally, the Sevens playoff. Obviously, the section missing here is the 3rd, 4th place match that will happen. Again, the winners of both will play each other, and the losers of both will play each other. It's the easiest way to kind of say it. Again, all happening on the same day. A very long day from us. I think we've been told to be there for 11 for the Royals. So yeah, long day of travelling back to Cambridge for myself. Because I'm unfortunately working at 7 o'clock the next morning on the Sunday.
Oh goodness, 7 a.m. is insane.
I've got 7:30. I've got to be sat in a pool. But yeah, I think that kind of sums up our oh, why I don't like that. Where's the third? Can we just have no? You know what? I'll go back to the other one. I don't like having this random square.
Yeah,
where's the middle?
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, this is the good one.
This is a better one.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, a week that's kind of been filled with some drama, some good things that have come out. Obviously, our women's flag team, they're doing fantastic, pushing for that medal. Again, you have the women's team, you have all our support here at TDUK. Men's team as well. Obviously, we do support the men's team, but this is a women's podcast. We're gonna hype up the women, especially as some of them have transition from contact to flag. So, big up the women's team. I mean, Dev, we kind of spoke a bit about Miami, the combine. You got anything else to kind of add, or just kind of the...
I just want to thank everybody, every single person who contributed, who shared, who spoke about it, who, you know, really championed me and my journey and me getting there. It's invaluable. You know, I couldn't have done it without everyone's support. So thank you very, 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 very much. And yeah, just stay tuned. Next season is going to be very exciting. And I hope that I was able to represent everyone really well. I screamed and shouted about women in the UK, in the EU, and the talent that we have out here. So hopefully, if they're listening, we'll have a combine down here soon. And we'll all be able to showcase and show out. Because a lot of people can't do what I did. Like, I had to swallow a lot of my pride in order to raise that money to get there. But yeah, thank you all so very, very, very much.
So I think that I don't think I've missed anything. Anything else? Anyone else wants to discuss? Or I think...
Okay, who's winning the sevens then? Because we can't predict it right now. Let's just... You got a 1 in 4 chance.
1 in 4 chance. Personally, I mean, I'm going to have to back my own team. You know, we have been grinding. We got a chip on our shoulder. We are, you know, celebrating 10-year anniversary this year.
Ooh,
I do think it's coming
we
home
love
with
that.
us. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Royals. Royals winning the final.
I don't think you have to ask me.
She's going
It's
to
going
the
to be the
exile.
cheaters. Sorry. I love you guys. That literally caught me off guard. The finals will be the cheaters versus the Bears. The cheaters are winning. And then the Royals will be taking the 3rd place. 1010%. That's how it's looking. Yeah.
I'm going to go
Yes.
final Bears Royals. Royals win and cheaters to win 3rd place. That's my prediction.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay. And I mean, I think the Nines are...
Warriors.
I think I'm going to call the Lions win. I think the Lions have got it in them.
I'm not like that last Teesside game.
It's a bit rocky, but again...
Bit side-eye-ish. Warriors are putting up 50 points a game. Without fail. All right, just saying.
Jess?
Oh, no. I'm scared now.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Could you?
No, guys, Teesside are going to come back, please. Love you, Teesside. I'm going to go Warriors to win the whole thing.
Yeah, let's go. Back it. Yeah,
I love Warriors. I love the whole organisation. I think they're such a cool organisation from the women's and the men's. Like, just so supportive, and I'm rooting for them every step of the way.
Yeah. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Europe sidetrack. Warriors in the playoffs? Iconic.
6 wins in a row.
Iconic.
Especially after, you know, the start of the season was a tiny bit rocky, and everyone was like, "Oh,
the start was scary." They were like, too quick, too soon. They pulled that stuff together. We got all the homegrown UK guys like Nash, 98 DT. I played with him at Hurricanes. Right, he brought me in. That was my dog. He looked after me. Top dog. Jezreel, hello, winning like how many MVPs? Like, come on, man. Everybody's doing crazy. But anyways, that's a sidetrack that probably get cut out. My bad. But big up everybody, man. Big up the game. Big up Brit Bowl.
Yeah, you know, the UK, we are coming and we are making our impact, and we're making sure our voices are heard.
Putting a stamp on it.
There's a reason
you guys,
why
you
the
gotta
NFL...
do this with me. 60. Yeah.
You know, there is a reason why the NFL come here. It's why they've set up flags here in the UK, like flag teams in the UK. It's why they come here for matches.
Yeah. Oh, pause. We need to big up Chrissy and the Jets. The flag girls. They went to the US and won the whole thing. Historic. Okay, Chrissy, she was one of my like mentors at the Warriors at GB, top dog. She's a coach now. 10 out of 10. Big up them. Big up the girls. And congrats on your win. Yeah, they got some really cool medals. Baffa. Pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Anyways.
So that is it from us. We shall hopefully see you guys potentially next week to discuss the alignment for the finals and to talk about the week just gone. I say potentially, depends on when we're all free. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for watching this episode. It's been sponsored by Fozzard Financials. Fozzard Financials provide personal protection or insurance cover for yourself or your family. That includes in all our games. So get yourself covered, get your family covered.